Wow, I'm whooped. Fortunately, I don't have Michael Anthony Fitness with me. What I had to do, they literally put a freaking tree up in here and had to get it out, get all of the old debris out, and then put this in here and then cement and brick it back in place. You can see how big of a beam this is. But this house, because it was built in the 1800s, construction was a lot different back then. What they did was all of the all the walls were out of brick. And you can see that this was originally an exterior wall. And all these handmade bricks were put in here for the exterior wall. This this space over here was put on later on. Another issue we had to deal with is, more than likely, this was just a dirt floor. So the door frames went all the way down about 3 inches into the concrete, and they rotted out. So we filled those in so that way we've got a nice solid header above to support the 3 floors above this. And we now have a base that we can start putting the trim back on tomorrow. Wow. Got this almost all cleaned up. I'm about ready to get out of here. Have not heard anything on Zeke Elliott's situation. Have not heard any injuries from practice today, which is good. It sounds like we've got a lot of pre-snap motion, a lot of confusion at the line of scrimmage for our defense, which is good. But our defense, man, we got some people that sound like they're really stepping up. One of these guys is Malik Collins. Malik Collins has had an injured foot his first 2 years. This is a contract year for him. And going into training camp, for once, he's healthy as can be. And he's showing like he's healthy. And he is turning a whole lot of heads. And a guy like him, another guy like Tristan Hill, young guy who wants to get out there, a veteran like Tyrone Crawford, who sees these young pups out there, a Robert Quinn, a DeMarcus Lawrence with an attitude. Man, we could be looking at a really, really good top 5 defense. And if that happens, that bodes well for this team. Whew. Funny thing about being in the line, it is a really dirty job. But I got to tell you, if you don't have those guys taking care of the dirty work, guys that are down there willing to get their hands dirty and stuff under their fingernails, get bloodied and battered, bruised, sweaty. If you don't have those guys working on your house, guess what? That house ain't gonna stand. That house is gonna come to the ground. And maybe that's one of those reasons that I love the big nasties in the middle. They do all the hard work that makes it so much easier for all the well-dressed, arrogant SOBs out there in the world. You don't get thanked. You don't get praised. But believe me, at the end of the day, you know what you did. I'm going to get back to the man cave. If you guys want to see all of the work that went into putting this together, subscribe to my other channel, Joe Boo's Day Job Homes. It's where we get dirty, we get down, and we get the job done. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you back at the man cave a little cleaner and probably a little less stinky.